For leaders, evaluation is work they know must be done, but which they tend to avoid at almost all costs. Leaders find these evaluations tough for several reasons. First, most of us simply do not enjoy being judgmental about others, especially people we work with every day. We would like to avoid such conversations because they create tension. We don't want to cope with disagreement from the associate being evaluated. Associates are likely to agree with positive feedback, and they are just as likely to disagree with negative feedback. Most bosses would avoid the conflict if they could, and many do by simply ignoring the evaluation process. The stress is intensified if the performance review is tied to pay, and most of it is. Even an outstanding performer in a meaningful and honest evaluation will almost always require some negative feedback. But since we generally do not want to complicate or alienate a positive performance, we often give a performance review that is all positives with no negatives. Consequently, we never address the issues that call for action. In order to evaluate, we need criteria. That means we need to have expectations we can compare to the job performance. If we have not made the expectations list specific and measurable, we have a very difficult time measuring against the benchmark. The worse we are at setting expectations, the more we will worry and procrastinate when it comes time for evaluations. Ultimately, the result will be an evaluation that is weak to inadequate, and that compounds the tension that already exists when negative feedback is given. We usually are convinced that the people who are doing a good job know we think they are great, and that formal evaluations are a waste of time. We want to tell them everything is fine, and not much more. We give them the evaluation, just a quick comment and a salary increase. Now everybody's happy and we can go back to work.